Unordinary and beautiful. Welcome again to my channel. For those of you who are new, hello, my name is Lina and this is my little YouTube place. Now, I'm shooting in the living room because the lighting is way better here. Okay, so it's Movie Monday and today I wanted to talk to you about Brooklyn, the movie, you know. The movie had plenty of nominations, including for Best Actress for Saoirse Ronan. Am I saying her name right? It's very frustrating when I mistake a name. Anyway, Brooklyn is basically a story about immigration, and mostly about one specific one, to the young Irish girl Eilish. Eilish is young and she lives in Ireland with her mother and her sister, but her life is pretty much, well, it's not a promising life, to be completely honest. So her sister talks with a friend of hers, a priest in New York, and she arranges for Eilish to go away to America and start a new life there. So in the beginning, Eilish is quite sad because after all, she's very away from home and she doesn't feel still like home in Brooklyn, New York. She has problems with communicating with people and making friends, mostly because she's sad all the time. But everything changes the moment she meets Tony, and she realizes that there are so many wonderful things here in Brooklyn. Not only Tony, but she starts to look at the Brooklyn in a whole another way, you know. She is starting to study for accountancy, for a bookkeeper, and she wants to become an accountant one day, which according to me is boring, but anyway. Everything looks, for one moment, absolutely perfect. The American dream is right there in front of her and she can absolutely grab it, she can see it, she can feel it to the fullest. Until something happens back in Ireland and she has to go back. So she's on a crossroad. She has to choose, should she stay back in Ireland? Because things for her now are absolutely different. You know, they're a tiny bit better, just to say it. In the United States, they also looked quite good. And now she has to choose. So pretty much is a story about personal choice. Should she throw away this opportunity for American dream, or should she stay in Ireland and be with her family and her friends from childhood? So pretty much that's Brooklyn. And to be honest, I thought in the beginning when I saw it that it's going to be a little bit boring, but while I was watching Eilish and Tony's love story, I couldn't stop smiling, guys. So that's one of the things that you're going for sure to love, the love story between these two. Another thing, very specific. Now, I know what you're going to think. I'm going to talk about the music. No, this time I'm skipping the music, but I'm focusing on the wardrobe, and most specifically, Eilish's green coat. Now, from the beginning of the movie, you can see her wearing this emerald green coat, or let's go with Irish green. And this green coat, according to me, represents her connection with home, you know. But while we are going ahead of the movie, minute by minute by minute by minute by minute, we can see how little bit by little bit this green coat is stepping aside from whole picture. She's trying to start this new life, and the green coat represents Ireland, and Ireland is the past, while America is the future. According to me, this is a very good trick, so congratulations to the costume designers of the movie. The green coat absolutely is first wonderful, and second, it's perfect for Eilish's transformation. Okay, so I'm very happy I was able to watch this movie. I find it quite romantic indeed, but also quite inspiring, to find something that is your own, and remember that, because you have really worked for this thing to be yours. Anyway, my recommendation is to go and watch the movie if you have a chance. Unfortunately, here in Bulgaria, the Bulgarian audience was able to see just once. And my recommendation to you is to go and watch the movie, because I think it represents very good the American dream, especially for an ordinary Irish girl back then. Now, I don't know much about the history back then, especially for Irish immigrants, but it was quite interesting to see it, and I really hope you take my advice and watch it, guys. So, if you have enjoyed this movie review, remember to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, guys, remember to keep on smiling, because obviously life is way too short to frown. Bye, guys!